Hello chaps, I'm back with the promised YouTube video about the thing, we're doing with the old Powerball system. I promised you. Gotta explain this bad boy to you. Pretty simple stuff, but probably gonna mess it up and make you confused, but I'm gonna try my best, I don't really talk to people too much about this, and not many people, just haven't found no people to do this, but like I said, my guardian angel's been saying, hey, you need to team up with some people and figure this thing out, because right now you're only doing one digit at a time, so here we are. So basically you start with, first step is you take the number 0 to 9, right? And you have to establish a system of associating those numbers to an animal. I do an animal. It could be some type of symbol that you're gonna see in your dream. I'll do animal. Alright, so these are my dream animals. I usually dream of these guys right before I wake up. It's usually right at the tip, right when I'm waking up, right when my consciousness kind of coming through. And then, maybe there's like a dog there, something like that, right? So anyways, you first establish the numbers 0 to 9 to animals. What my system is, 0, I go high, I go low to high, so the small animals, they go up larger as good. 0 is a hummingbird. It flies around in a circle. You think like it flies in a circle. That's 0. 0 is very small. 1, I think of a mouse, right? Think of the tail of a mouse. That's 1. Mouse is 1. Number 2, that's bunny. Think of bunny ears. Number 2, 2 bunny ears. Right? 2. 3 is a cat, a house cat. Little, smart, normal cat. Right? That's 3. Think of 3 times 3 is 9. And cat has 9 lives. That's how I think of 3. 3 is a cat. 4 is a dog, right? I think of the fundamental 4, the basic 4, right? That's 4, it has 4 legs, but all these guys have 4 legs, so we're just gonna say dog is a 4. 5, you remember 5 by, think stick your hands up, right? 5 fingers, then stick that up to your head, rotate both your hands on your head. Oh look, he's not a human no more, he's a deer. 5 is a deer, you got deer antlers, the 5s or 2 antlers on your head, right? That's deer antlers, so 5 is deer. 6 is like a big cat. Remember 3 was a normal cat, well, house cat, so 6 is a large cat, which is African lion, a male lion with a mane. Think of like Simba or Mufasa, right? Mufasa, right? So 6 is a male African lion, a large lion. 7 is a rhino. Think of like the horn of a rhino, right? That 7 looks like a little hook, little horn like that, right? So 7's a horn, that's the rhino's horn, right? 8 is an elephant. What? 8's an elephant. I don't have a great explanation for that. I just know 8's an elephant. I dream of an elephant. I know that symbolizes 8. Alright, and then 9 is the dragon. Well, that's the largest one. That's the big one that flies. Both the 0 and the 9, the ones that fly. And yeah, so 9's the dragon. So that's your system. You come up with the numbers 0 to 9. You establish, okay, that is an animal. Right, one of those animals each. Alright? So that's the hardest part. Not too hard, but kind of do a little whip. Get that in your mind. Remember those things. Okay, the next part of this is you have to establish the system. I see these white balls off the top of the screen right here. You establish the system. So say the numbers are like this, right? These are the thing, something like that, right? So first, there's 12 digits. I believe the 12 digits of these, say there's 2 digits per ball like that, right? So the first digit's 1, second digit's 7, third digit's 3, fourth digit's 2, you see what I'm saying? Fifth digit's 4, and so on, right? All the way up to the Powerball, right? That Powerball is the 11th and 12th digits. So the 11th digit would be 1, 12th digit would be 3, right? So basically, and then also keep in mind, right? So say the first digit, say like the first number is like a 3. The first digit is actually a 0 there. Because if it's a single digit number, you gotta go through this. So on the example, look at the top right there. First digit is 0. Second digit's 3, third digit's 0, fourth digit's 5, right? You see what I'm saying? Fifth digit's 2, and so on. Like that, so there's an implied 0 there when there's only 1. You have to have it in order. So okay, so that's 2 steps. You go to your animals, you pick your digit. I've been picking the 12th digit, because I've been doing this by myself, because I got no friends, no one wants to do this with me. Actually, I haven't really explained it to too many people, and like I said, I figured I need a team, so I can only do 1 digit as a time, because if I have more than 1 animal in my dream, I don't know what digit it's going for, so basically, I might pick the 12th digit, which is that last digit of the Powerball right there. And I say, alright, that's the one I focus on. I want that 12th digit. Then I go to sleep, or I take a nap, whatever, and say, like, I wake up. Right, it doesn't happen every time, obviously, but when it does, I do it. I have that in my mind. I establish that's the 12th digit. So say like, oh God, okay, I wake up and I just remember I had a dream. There's a deer right there at the end. Right, choose right when I'm waking up. The deer is lined up. Not in my mind. That deer symbolizes number 5. So I know that last digit is gonna be a 5. So that means it's either gonna be 15, or it's gonna be 5, or it's gonna be 25 then. Right, that's the system. It's very simple. It's like, oh, you got the 12 digits up top, right? First 10 digits are the white balls. Last 11th and 12th digit is the Powerball. And you got your system set up, and that's basically it. You just set that up. That's why I need more than, just me. I need like 12, minimum 12 people to do this. That way we can go, all right. We can try to each have a digit. We don't have a dream every night. If I could find some people who have like lucid dreams or they dream a lot, that would be great. And maybe you just dream of the numbers. We don't need this system, but this is my system. It worked 4 times in a row. The first time I started doing this, I couldn't believe it. It was like, it wasn't 4 days in a row, but it was like sporadically. But the 4 times I dreamt of that animal, it worked. I nailed it. I bought the ticket and everything. No, I didn't necessarily win hit the Powerball because say like it was like I think the first one I had was like an elephant. So I knew it was gonna be an 8 or 18 like that. And I actually won. So if you get the Powerball, that's what I've been doing by myself. I know I picked that 12 digit. I get that 8. I know if I get the 18, if I get the Powerball correctly, I win my money back. So that's how I've been doing this. But we need more people to kind of corroborate. Say like so. For example, say we got like 36 people, so we assign 3 people to each digit right at the top right, and say like I don't know. We just know that maybe not even had a dream, but we know that like maybe the 3 people who are on the 6th digit, they all dreamt of like a cat or whatever they had is number 3. And they all said 3. I'm feeling 3 on the 6th digit. All right, so that we know that 6th digit up there, 1, 2, is gonna be a 3. So depending on the ones before that, we know it's either gonna be 33, 43, and so on, something like that, 53. You get what I'm saying? That 6th digit has to be a 3, right? Because it's just to have more than 1 people. If we had a whole group of people doing this, it would be just amazing. I'm excited about this. I think this is good stuff. I'm feeling good. Like I said, my spirit's saying, hey, you need to team up with some people, man. This is great. All right, guys, that's the basic system. Pretty simple stuff. I'll probably do another quick video of the more advanced system I'll come up with, but it hasn't worked yet. This is the one that actually works, so I'm feeling great about this. All right, love you guys. Bye.